The highest honor this city has to offer one of our own in thanks is the key to the city of New York. And it's my honor to present it to Clive Davis. I'm coming to you, Clive.
Well.
Stay right where you are.
Well. Let me stand to accept that. Beautiful. Touching.
Everybody, you deserve it, brother.
Well, thank you.
You deserve it. You make us
so
proud.
Much. So I have a few prepared remarks, but in chatting with the mayor just before this conference began, he asked me to reminisce about Brooklyn. And I've got to tell you, just coming over the bridge this morning, as soon as I was on my way to here in Borough Hall, the air of Brooklyn permeated, and I knew I was back home in Brooklyn. So my memories, well, let me say, I got my best advice in life that I ever got, and it was from my mother. And from the beginning, I was very academically inclined. I was cerebral, I loved books. And she came to me one day and she said, book learning is fabulous. Academics is wonderful. But part of life is going out and mixing with people and learning from people and seeing the diversity of people. So I want you to go out every day, and I did. And there was punchball in the streets of Union Street between New York and Nostrand, and there was stickball, and then Sundays there was touch football in Prospect Park. And I remember every Sunday going to Brighton Beach where my grandparents lived, the boardwalk, steeplechase. Such a part of vivid memories, those boardwalk games, Lundy's and Sheepshead Bay, and where I lived, Grand Army Plaza and the Brooklyn Museum and the Brooklyn Botanic Gardens. My memories are filled with the richness, the diversity of this great borough, part of this great city, and certainly a part of me wherever I go and whatever I've done. I've got to say, I'm both deeply honored and personally very touched by this presentation. I was, as the mayor said, born and bred in New York City. And the makeup of the city and its extraordinarily diverse array of cultures and ethnicities have definitely molded me, diversified me, and given me an opportunity and an openness to many points of view. And as was said, my education here was second to none. PS 161, Erasmus Hall High School, where I learned to diagram sentences, learn grammar, learned the minimum essentials, understood how important it was to spell right, to use the right grammar, and it would benefit you for the rest of your life. And I went to college at NYU. During my freshman year at NYU, I lost, independent of each other, both my parents, to the then incurable malady of high blood pressure. So often, and I would add I had $4,000 to my name, but through the beneficence of New Yorkers, I received a scholarship to both NYU and Harvard Law School. My New York education, as I said, and the requirement of my maintaining a B+ average really led to a work ethic that I tremendously cherish to this very day. I would never have had the career I've so enjoyed without this invaluable work ethic. And so when I was financially able to give back, I decided that it was education that would be my focus. And I endowed at NYU's Tisch, the Clive Davis Institute for the Study of Recorded Contemporary Music, a full BFA degree and awarded program. So my gratitude to New York, well, it's real and it's profound. And when Mayor de Blasio called upon me a few months ago to produce the concert on the Great Lawn of Central Park, to tell everyone that New York City was reopening to the rest of the world, I did immediately accept this great challenge. And I really want to thank you, Mayor de Blasio, for this great opportunity. New York City, well, New York City has been tested these last 2 years as never before. New York City has fought back and will continue to fight back. You can feel it all around you. You can feel it in the air. You go to restaurants and they're back to being packed. The Broadway theater is back. Well, New York City will unquestionably be better than ever. And I want you to know that I will be there to help make sure of that with every fiber of strength that I have.
Beautiful, beautiful. Let's give him a round of applause, everybody. Clive, I think there's more of a poet in you than you realize. You brought along a lot of artists whose poetry came out in their lyrics and their music, but I think you've got a lot of it yourself. I love when you said you came over the bridge in the air of Brooklyn, because I feel that too every time. And you have really made us proud. You've really made us proud. I want to say on behalf of 8.8 million New Yorkers, you're a New Yorker who has given everything for this city and has exemplified the best of this city.
Thank you.
And this is a moment to really recognize you live life right, and this world's a better place because of you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
So that's Brooklyn. That's what Brooklyn's all about.